What's up, guys? Welcome back. THCD here. Let's do a real quick video on pets. What's the best setup for the Elite birthday event gauntlet? And let's just get right into it. I don't want to make a too long of a video. Let's try to keep this short and sweet. I will show you what I use. We're not going to go into like Crypt or anything else or anything like that, or Sapphire. I use Heroic Siege Part now, which is by far my favorite. I do have him leveled to 7 damage. I'm using Heroic Polar for the speed, haste, damage, as well as crit damage and armor. It is by far the best. And for the AA, I'm just using Siege himself. Really simple. Great pet. As for skills, I'm gonna let you pause this here if you need to. I'm gonna go through each one really quick. For this one, you can look, I have health, and then I have the increased number of attacks. For aim shot, I do the AoE, and then all damage, as well as crit damage for the third one. For Razor Shield, this one has pretty much everything in. You can pause it if you need to. And for Shadow Storm shot, you can pause also if you need to. And then let's see. So for passives, you're gonna want to do it like this. This is all what I use. Definitely try to get this. You can take 5 out of damage and put 5 more into Shadow Storm if you want for more targets and more AoE. It's up to you. Always 10 points in this for 10% reduced damage. Really great. For ultimate, I use this, but they will be changing this soon, so we won't be going over this too much. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I hope that does help with the skills. I'll show you what I'm mapped out as. I'm always using this 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm using Razor Shield 1, 2 dash, 3 aim shot, 4 Shadow Storm shot. Simple and easy. Okay, let's try to find a map to go into. I'm just joining a random's friend. Oh, did I get credit? Please tell me I got credit for that. Dang it. That would have been really, really cool if I got credit for that. Darn. Well, we will find another one. I will go over my gear while we do that, okay? I'll find another one. Don't you worry. How long on this one? Let's see. I do love this Warden set with the Glimmeros banner. It's pretty cool. Alright, so I'll go over my main 4 procs, my main sets, okay? On the bottom here, you have this one. On the far right, it is my proc set. It is Cosmic Killer. There's nothing special about this. The only thing that is special is the Immortal at the bottom. That's so I can proc my Immortal Bracelet and my Cosmic Killer pretty much at the same time. My proc set consists of Bloodstar Daggers, 10% Dex, Veilblade Helmet, not that great. Awake, it's okay, I don't really care. 4% Dex, really good Bloodstar chest. The gems make this amazing. 4% Dex and 3 Cosmic Gems for my daggers. This Sovereign Band is amazing. It does 15% non-boss and 4% Dex and 100 primary, as well as 5% non-boss damage in Dune Veil. Okay. 3 Mentis Gems, 4% Dex, pretty simple for the Blood Amulet. For this, 4% Dex, bunch of armor, and 3 decent gems for that, and that's my last Mentis in there. You can use 4 new Mentis and 1 old Mentis. And here's 4% Dex in my Immortal. So that is my proc set, and I will show you my damage set after this. So the first thing I'm going to do, like I said, is just use my SB, and I'm going to be procking and getting my Cosmic Killer buff. And then the second set I'm going to be going to is my proc set, which is my daggers and my Veilblade helmet. Once I'm done procking my daggers and my Veilblade helmet and all that other stuff, my blood gear, I'm going to be swapping to my damage set, my third and usually my last. For this event, I will be quick swapping to my luck set right at the end, which is the same exact setup as my damage set, except I have the Death Guard artifact, which is 50% luck, and the new Halloween necklace, which is 30% luck. It's like a leprechaun pendant, basically. So I will swap to that when I'm about to kill stuff, but as for my damage set, it's pretty much just 3 SB, 3 blood with blood chakrams, and as much crit damage as I possibly can get for my damage set. That's what makes it the most amazing thing ever, okay? Crit damage, especially for rogues, because it's all about crits. So real quick, I want to just get right into this. My damage set is going to be this set right here. This is what I'm going to be proccing at the very end. This is what I'm going to be doing most of my damage with. As you can see, I only have 3,500 dexterity, which is not that much because I'm using a crit damage build, and I have 121k damage with. I do have elixirs on right now. So weapon, 30% crit damage. I am using my speed set helmet for this. I need to get a second Starbeast helmet, which with better awakens. Obviously, I showed you my blood armor, 3% all, 4% armor, health, blood beast belt. I've got 4% dex armor and the new K-Card stone and 2 rogue stones. In the rogue star beast, showed you my blood amulet, and here's the thing that adds the most damage. Okay, I put 1 Mentis to finish my Mentises in here. This thing with the 10% leech, 20% boss damage, 10% haste, and 25% damage. When I take this off, I'm gaining 25,000 damage from this. So if you don't have one of these, you need to get one. And then for my last piece, I'm using the Blood Star because it has 5% crit damage. And I will already have this proc for the crit damage, so it works out. And then, like I said, my last swap in here, when I'm using luck, will just be something like this: 35% luck, nothing serious, and 50% luck. I'm not using it for anything else, just the luck. So I will show you guys a run real quick in Elite. Yep, this is Elite. Just wanted to make sure. Wave 1 through 8 is usually really freaking easy. You proc Cosmic Killer, swap to your daggers, swap your daggers, and I usually just go right to my luck set. I won't need to use my damage set until later on. You always want to make sure you have elixirs on. Every time I go into a map, I always make sure you don't have to use speed or damage reduction or anything like that, but try to use damage and try to use luck. That's 2 of the ones you do want to use. So Cosmic Killer, then I proc my daggers and I swap to my luck set. Pretty simple, it's nothing too crazy, but it's really, really good. Okay. So let's do that again. We're going to wait for my procs to be up here. Top left, you're looking at the little red circles go away. All right, I'm ready. Cosmic Killer, my daggers, swap to my luck set, boom, dead. Next, GG. So as you can see, this is really easy for me just because I have insane gear. There are people with a lot better gear than me. I just know how to use it, and I know what exactly to get, which really helps. If you have any specific questions you want to ask me, just feel free to ask in the comments. So I'm going to proc Cosmic Killer, swap to my daggers, try to get my explosion with my necklace as close on top of the boss as I can, because that explosion from the blood necklace does the majority of the damage. Okay, now I'm waiting quite a bit for my cooldowns since I killed that guy so fast. I'm going to run around for a second. They're almost up. Charge in to get my Cosmic Killer, swap to my daggers, proc everything. Don't even have time to swap to my luck set. So if you are landing your explosion, things are dying really quick. Okay. Also, be making sure to always be crafting cakes. So that's always a nice thing to do. Proc that set. This is going to be a little bit longer of a boss because I actually need to swap to my damage set, as you can see. Swap to my luck set right at the end. Boom, boom. Really easy. I did have to swap to my damage set there. My chakram set. Okay, so we're going to start with Cosmic Killer. Charge in. Proc my daggers as close to him as I can. Use my pet, swap to my damage set, and I'm going to just burst him down with my 1, 2, 3 basically. I'll swap to my other luck set right at the end. I'm going to have to run away, and don't be afraid to run away. You don't want to be too close because they will kill you. You're just waiting for Cosmic Killer. Go back in, Cosmic Killer, proc my daggers, and he should be dead. It's pretty easy. And you're just going to want to make sure that you're waiting each time for your cooldown, because if you're not waiting for your cooldown, you're going to have a bad time. That's when people start freaking out because they tried to go in there when their cooldowns are not up, and it really screws them up royally when it comes to killing stuff, honestly. So I'm trying to stay on top of this guy because he runs to these little pillars. I'll probably have to proc him one more time. I'm gonna run away. This is not timed. You just have to make sure you kill him before he kills Karen. But this guy you can kite because he's on you the whole time. So you can just run away until you're ready. Charge in there. Proc your daggers as close as you can as possible. And swap to your luck set if you have one. Wave 9 and 10 get a little bit harder, but still easy. For wave 9, I will use my dune bow just to show you guys. And the only thing different is instead of swapping to my 30 crit damage chakrams, I'll be using my dune bow. So I'll use Cosmic Killer, Blood Bow for the increased damage, swap to my dune bow, and then just chew him down like that. And as you can see, it's easy to kill him, but there's no way I'm going to be able to swap to my luck set in time. But Dune is definitely good. For Corvus, you definitely want to use daggers. I tried Blood Bow and daggers, and daggers are just the way to go. So you're going to want to proc him as fast as possible, swap to your damage set, and just try to get as much damage as you can on top of him. He's going to summon a construct. You can kill his construct instantly. Be careful of his bomb. I have a ton of life, so it doesn't do much damage to me, but it does hurt. So once I have my cooldowns back up, I will use Razor Shield, go in, Cosmic Killer, proc my daggers, and I'm going to swap to my luck set right before he dies so that I can get, hopefully, this. Yep, there we go. And that right there is Elite Gauntlet kill. I hope this helps anyone. If you have any more in-depth questions, please feel free. Do not criticize me on how I'm playing because this works for me. I've won multiple rank 1 leaderboards, and so shit, I don't even want to hear it. But for those of you this does help, you got it. I'll keep making videos for you guys, so thank you. Shout out to my guild, High Society. Those guys are great. I'm so glad I joined. Wonderful people over there. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.